And now, for your listening pleasure, reaching for the bars.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
We're still doing that, huh?
We're never going to stop.
I don't know if we are ever. Oh, crap. I didn't get the...
Let us gingerly touch our tips.
I missed the Alani memo.
It's okay. Mine's not even open yet.
Take Caleb's.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Reaching for the Bars podcast. I am here today with the executive producer, Andrew Weiss.
What's up?
The lead frontman, Dusty LaBar.
Lead front.
If
you leave a lollipop out, I'll lick it.
No doubt. The tall guy, Caleb Whitney.
Thanks. Hi.
And myself, Mabry Cook.
Funk Master.
Funk Master?
Big
Nah, I don't
fudge.
like that.
Big
Fudge is better.
Big
yeah.
fudge, yeah.
Just regular fudge.
Regular fudge? Yeah. That's
Like
fair.
actually, the name is regular fudge.
It's just, yeah.
No.
Not
No,
regular.
so the name is regular fudge.
What is regular fudge? Is it chocolate? Is that the regular fudge?
I was just talking size,
Right.
like
Regular.
a normal square.
Right.
fudge.
And nothing too big.
Yeah, he's not like a whole big bar
Bar
of fudge.
fudge,
He's
right.
a fudge nugget.
What's happening right
Nickname.
Yeah. I don't like that nickname.
Oh, we forgot.
fudge
We
nugget.
were gonna
Yeah.
we weren't gonna call Andrew by his name.
We're going to call him
What were we gonna call him?
Tallywhacker.
Tallywhacker.
Yesterday, a commentator said tallywhacker, but he meant like he meant it like
so
that,
like
but
when
I
you-
didn't realize.
In football, when you kick a short punt, everyone yells out "Peter, Peter, Peter," and it stands for like it's short. Like
Yeah.
and it comes off of the terminology of the male genitalia, and so he was like tallywhacker. I mean,
I was texting, I was like-
why would he even say that? That's not even like no one says that. That's like he's like, what's a good word for the penis?
Nate Bargatze rule. And none of us are drinking this morning, but if somebody cusses, next episode they're gonna owe us because next episode will be Friday night, which is more an acceptable time to
That's fair.
shotgun a beer.
That's fair.
So if you cuss today,
We need to get like one of those actual like shotguns,
Like a funnel?
yeah, or even a funnel, something that's like
I almost bought that bald eagle thing.
'Cause we've
drink
been-
out of its butt.
yeah.
Oh jeez. They have one where it's like a shotgun and when you cock it.
When you
How much money is
pops
it?
And then you pull the trigger and it.
Can you pull it up on Amazon or something?
Interesting. That'd be fun.
That's pretty cool. We've had them in.
You drink out of the barrel?
Yeah, they like. You do like
Oh,
boom,
boy.
boom, and it's like it's like.
Oh, you pull it.
Well, like
I'm
you-
pulling my own, dude.
Oh, you want to pull your own?
I'm not letting you do that.
Might could, yeah, I guess you could do that. That seems,
Look at that.
puts off a bad image though.
That I'm doing
You
it
gonna
to
shoot
myself.
yourself? Yeah.
You think it's better that you shoot me?
I mean, you know,
Shot fun.
Shot fun.
I'm sure. I was gonna say, I'm sure they've upgraded these.
For alcoholics.
Dude, that looks
Can't see
that
what's
looks
going
pretty
on.
legit.
Oh, you put it in there? Okay.
Yeah.
So it can't be a Michelob Ultra. It's got to be a can that fits that.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a thick boy.
They make Michelobs that are like that.
They do?
I think so.
No, they make.
Oh, it's not out of the barrel.
Look, it's not out of the barrel.
Oh, that I bet you they workshopped out of the
Yeah,
barrel.
that's probably-
and
that's
people
right.
were like, "Nah, dude."
They definitely had them out of the barrel. I mean,
It looks like it's not coming out that fast.
It doesn't. Yeah.
How much is it, Andrew?
No, we need to. We'll have to go get the one that comes out of the barrel.
No, I don't think they probably.
It's like,
make
maybe
this
are you
anymore.
putting beer in an actual shotgun and shooting
He's like,
it?
"Don't worry, I figured it out."
See, like they're like kind of like slowly drinking it.
Yeah,
It must come out faster than that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Can you see how much it is, Andrew, or no?
I'm trying about the website.
We need to workshop that. We need to come back and find the real deal.
Oh,
They-
this is.
they
I don't want to
also-
wait. Oh, shot fun. Okay.
55
wow.
bucks.
How much?
They also
55?
no,
they're sold out.
dude. We
No,
can,
the bottom ones are.
What?
Yeah, but these are pre-sale.
I don't care about
But
that.
they also look like a female rugby team on the ad. Like they're just like
shotgun beers.
Oh my god,
Well, I mean,
coming out so fast.
I don't think a female rugby team sounds like that.
Oh, they probably said like, "Oh my god."
It's like that voiceover for that swimmer. Never likes to compete with the ladies. But yeah, so got some good stuff to talk about today. We wanted to take a moment though before we get rolling into stuff to give a shout out to Garrett and his family for the addition.
Oh yeah.
What's their son's name? It's a cool name.
Hardy.
Hardy.
Hardy?
Yeah.
Nice. That's good.
I'm not sure.
Is his middle name Hardy?
It was after his father or grandfather.
Oh, nice.
It's like a family name.
I love family names.
So
What do you guys think? Congratulations.
yes, congratulations,
sick.
Garrett. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
and
man.
your wife.
Yes.
Yes.
For the little part that she
Yeah,
did.
she did a very tiny thing, but really you're doing a great job. I've seen the
Man.
videos you posted.
Yeah, we want to set the record straight. Men don't get enough credit.
This is gonna go over well. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, we do a lot, dude.
My wife of 2 kids was really going to appreciate this.
Maybe on his iWatch. You see this? You see what this is doing? What do you think a pirate's favorite letter is? Just kidding.
Oh, I meant to tell y'all one last night that when does a joke become a dad joke?
I thought you did. You tell us this?
Did I tell you?
Started it, never
and
finished.
then we got typically us, we ran off on a yeah. When does a dad become a dad joke?
When does a dad become a dad
When
joke?
does a joke become a dad joke?
It's hard to follow.
This is why I didn't get it out last night.
When does a joke become a dad joke?
Yes.
When
It becomes apparent.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like it.
parent.
Apparent. The
Apparent.
word apparent. When it becomes
Apparent.
apparent.
I mean, I understand.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
funny. It's
Let
It's a
me-
dad joke, man.
It's funny.
Let me get this out that we can worry about next week. But next week, so the thing that we haven't released the winners of Sober October because we have a major tie. We know that Andrew and the executive producer of Barrels and Barrels podcast,
Gee,
they've tied.
yeah, that's crazy.
Which is crazy that
So,
happened.
Yeah.
for those of you that are longtime listeners, we've entrusted Adam
Yeah.
to come in. He has 7 trivia questions that his wife has approved. They've sealed it. It's in a sealed envelope.
Oh, Jen's in
Wow.
my favor. That's
and
good
then
for me.
when they get here, Brandon's going to step in for his executive
He's doing the
producer.
trivia?
Yeah, Brandon's going to do it.
Yeah.
But Brandon's pretty smart. It's probably going to put him in a good spot. But
I was gonna say, did he?
I don't know. Not that I don't know his executive. I don't know if he's. I'm not saying
Just
he's
to set
stupid.
the record, that
Yeah.
Dusty's calling their executive producer stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Anyway, Steve. So Adam's gonna come in, but I have a fun twist that we're gonna try to do with dad jokes because Adam's been like legitimately preparing dad jokes since the last time he was on, and he wanted to do something with it next time he was
Okay,
on.
let's
So,
go.
so it should be
He's-
fun.
Yeah, he sent
So
me a
that's
couple.
that's
like,
coming up next week for the listener.
No, so yeah, if you're listening to this on Monday, a week from
Yeah,
now,
right,
you'll
cool.
be hearing that.
I like it, Andrew. You got this trivia. Let's go.
Should be
dude.
good. Easy day.
Easy day. I like it.
Adam's like, first topic, meteorology.
Andrew, I hate to see that one.
Andrew's like, how many questions are there in meteorology? He's like, only 4. They're like, but that's most of the questions.
What's the other topic?
Whiskey.
Andrew's like, yo, man, this is hard.
Bonus
to,
round, baseball.
yeah.
Andrew's like, this is gonna be really difficult.
Yeah.
baseball. Astros won the World Series.
Yeah.
It's kind
They
of
probably cheated again, but we're not gonna talk about.
I was
it.
gonna say, man, that's got to be.
I mean, I don't follow baseball that much, so I don't care. But
I didn't know that the World Series was going on. So
You didn't
Oh
know?
my gosh.
Laura kept saying something about it, but hard to
That's
follow.
I mean, they're subpar athletes. So.
It was very interesting because the baseball community has, if you don't know, Astros cheated majorly and won the
To
World
win the
Series.
last-
how,
to
how
win.
does one
Now,
cheat
to be fair,
to win
it was
the
yeah,
baseball?
it was ingenuitive.
Yeah.
Ingenuitive.
Yeah. Heard
It-
that from Kamala
dude.
Harris. But no, so what they
It's
did was like pretty smart, but it was like
How does one cheat to win a baseball game?
they were using computers and AI to pinpoint hand signals.
Yeah.
So they were like knowing what
They-
And
so
the
they knew
other
the-
teams
they-
say, "Oh, well, that
yeah.
sounds like cheating."
Yeah,
Yes.
they were like, well,
That
we
sounds-
figured
I mean,
out
it's
other
like-
people's calls, and we're like, well,
It's like
Oh,
whenever.
they didn't think it was cheating.
No, yeah, they.
I mean, it
they
wasn't
thought
a
it
rule
was above
against it.
par because they had figured out a new way to learn
To cheat.
Yeah,
They
to
found
cheat.
it.
Yeah.
It was like
We're
using,
whenever
like, computers.
back in the day, if you remember, whenever the Patriots got caught like listening to like
Yes.
wiring into the coach's headphones and
That
they were
sounds like
saying
cheating.
plays. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cheating. It's like,
that's
well, we just found a new way to figure out their plays. Like, you mean wiring in
Yeah.
to their headphones?
It's like one of those things where you're,
It's like our guy slept with the coach's wife. It's a new way to find plays.
which that's exactly. I mean, they're like,
was-
well, we just figured out how what their play calls were, and it's like, I mean, you know, what that's cheating.
Yeah.
I was listening to this
like,
is
nah.
this is funny. It's not cheating. This is funny. I was listening to an interview with the TCU head football coach.
Texas Christian University.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Bullfrogs. But
About to
Horned
win the,
toads.
win the
whenever he
national
was
championship.
whenever he was like moving up in his career, he worked as like an assistant coach at a different university and stuff. And they said that him and another guy were responsible for creating a fake play sheet.
Yeah.
And they would put it underneath the ball of bags that the special teams guys would go out and like kick field goals and punt and stuff. So whenever they cleaned it up, they'd find this fake play sheet underneath and they'd bring it in.
That's
He
so
said
smart.
he said it didn't work all the time, but sometimes we'd go in after the game and they'd have like the plays drawn up on the whiteboard.
Oh my God, that's
And
so
it's,
good.
it's like that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So like typically like in a football game, what they'll do, and this is like you can definitely use this as do your favor or against you, but the offenses will typically it'll be between like 6 to 9 plays will be scripted. Like doesn't matter what happens, what formation you line up in, what you see. Now in the NFL, it probably goes a little bit deeper. You have audibles you can break off into, stuff like
They
that.
give the
But
quarterback like
a little bit of leeway, but so your first like let's just say 7 plays are designed and you know what you're gonna run, and so the defenses definitely try to pick up on what you're doing there. And like I remember our offensive coordinator in college would just do like horrendous stuff to make it like, oh, they're about to like do this play, and it's like he's like no we're not.
that's what happened. That happened this year. The Dolphins went up and played the Bengals. They lost because Tua died on the field, and
Yeah.
but
I mean,
but anyway, they were practicing at the University of Cincinnati, and they saw like spectators up on the top row, like they think they're a Cincinnati Bengals like personnel, like watching their practice.
yeah.
So Mike McDaniels, the head coach of the Dolphins, ran the rest of the practice with 12 men on the field for offense,
oh, dude, that's
and they're like, you don't even know what we're doing. He's like, they just had a dummy guy out there running routes, and they don't know who it was who.
dude, that's funny.
That is funny.
That's smart.
Yeah, it's pretty funny in sports how like they get creative on like some of that. Like you see the signs up nowadays. Like
yeah.
I remember, I can't remember who was it. It was a
Colleges more so.
yeah, a guy transferred in from a college, and he was telling us it was some college up north, but it was like a
Super Rock University.
D1 AA, and he was saying the coaches they had like all those signs and stuff like this, and it was like they were doing this whole production like you normally see and like what plays to run, but the quarterback had like a play call sheet on his thing, and there was a coach and a player, and it would be like if he stands in front of the player, it was like if the player's behind him, it's like front. And then the coach had a towel, and he would like do something with the towel, and it would be like front. And then if the towel was like parallel, it'd be like parallel, vertical, like diagonal to the left.
Jeez.
And then it would be like
It's
this
too
stuff.
much.
And they would like run
sounds like
down
a
their
lot.
stuff, and the quarterback would pick plays. And like meanwhile, all this other shit is going on while they're doing this.
All the
stuff.
other what?
Oh, this other what?
God.
Andrew, can we mark that somehow so we won't forget next week?
Yeah, sure. So,
All this stuff's going on, production going on, and like he's just looking to the left, and this guy's giving the basicest like signals ever, and he's running
That's
the play
really
off of
funny.
that.
That's
It's so
funny.
funny.
Last story about
you guys
this.
like,
Yeah,
thumbs up.
So he's talking about like the play call sheets and stuff. We had an offensive coordinator who was like an intern at the time, and
Are you talking about for the Falcons?
no, whenever I
okay.
was playing, and so this was just becoming a thing. And he's like, how funny would it be if we troll the opposite team? We figure out like who the opposite kids like we find their mom's Facebook profile and put their picture of their mom up there, and like
Dude,
and
that's
so we have
savage.
like the opposing like defensive tackles like mom and his girlfriend and like a few, and it's like golly, like you went after these people.
Dude.
It's like, that they'd be like up here, and they like look over at our sideline and they see pictures of like their family members. Like,
Is that my social security number?
Dude, I thought it was so weird. Like, so this literally happened between my sophomore and junior year. We would get scouting reports sophomore year, and then we came back and got them same scouting reports junior year, but they had their like Instagram handles on there. And I was like,
Troll 'em.
I mean, Coach, why'd you put this on here? Like, you know I put it on there. Like, dude, I was like, what a savage. Like, it literally happened one year to the next. We're like, I mean, I'm going to go check it out.
that's funny.
And like, Mike's girlfriend's up.
that's what they interviewed Jalen Ramsey, and they asked how he got in the like opposing team's head. He's like, I would find him on Instagram. I'd find his girlfriend, and I would DM his girlfriend before the game and be like, hey, ask your girlfriend who's talking to her in the DMs and stuff like that. He'd be like trash talking to her.
Yeah, jeez.
It's like, golly, to a different level. Cold.
Yeah, that's cold-blooded.
I got some pretty important news.
Okay.
This is my favorite time of the year because new Christmas movies start coming out.
Oh, okay.
Can you please pull up
Hallmark.
Violent Night?
Violent?
Violent?
Yes.
Gosh, I don't like the way this is.
Oh, it's got the guy from Stranger Things.
Yeah, as Santa
Yeah,
Claus.
he's Santa Claus.
Oh, he's a creepy Santa Claus.
Ruh-roh.
Dude.
Is this a scary movie?
No, it's like think of Liam Neeson as Santa Claus.
Why is Santa
Is there a
Claus
trailer?
violent?
He's saving somebody or something.
Is there a
gotta
trailer?
kill them.
Santa Claus?
Yeah, play the trailer.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Please hold.
Don't play it.
So
Yeah, what the heck? There's no way, like, how do you...
It's gonna be great, dude.
You think so?
We should go watch this together.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, it's going in the theaters? Is
Yeah,
that
we
what's
should go.
going for?
Oh, we should go get in the adult section,
drink
get a
some
couple
brewskis.
beers.
Violent Night.
Violent Night
Golly.
trailer with
Oh, it's 2 minutes long.
That's what she said.
All right, so Santa Claus is drinking a beer at the bar. Is he legit Santa Claus or is he just...
No, he's a real Santa Claus. He's got magical powers.
Okay.
He's got magical powers?
Yeah.
So Santa Claus basically a superhero now?
Well, no, Santa Claus always has magical
I was
powers.
gonna say,
I mean, he has some, but like...
How about you? I started the whole dang
Are we
thing.
going to read this?
sorry, didn't have the volume up.
Universal.
Oh, Universal made it.
So Santa Claus is like depressed off the get-go. He's like drinking beer at the bar.
It's like, I'm sick of this.
Because
Dude.
no kids believe in Santa anymore.
That's true.
Oh, they got him in direct line.
Can't be real. Oh my!
Oh, John Leguizamo.
Wow.
And
Okay, so-
an elite fighting force. Oh, they're killing people.
Oh, wow.
I told you, it's like a.
Yeah.
It's like a.
They're finally making.
So, like, rich people have a lot of money in their house. These guys break in to steal it.
And here's Santa Claus.
Really?
He's like half drunk.
Oh, it's a leather
Yeah, I was
jacket.
going to say, he's definitely half drunk right now. Liking the cookies.
Dude, that's sick.
Okay. Someone's gonna scooch up that chimney.
Dude. Okay. Who hit Santa Claus?
Huh?
First of all, who
Oh.
hit Santa Claus?
Oh.
Santa, are you there?
Oh, man.
No bruises.
Apparently, Santa Claus has been working.
Oh my God.
Goodness. What?
Oh boy.
This is something we have to see. This looks awesome.
Santa?
You're on my nice list.
Oh boy.
Claus is coming to town.
Yeah, he is.
What in the world?
Oh, he puts his hair
Dude, he
back.
put his hair up?
Beatings.
Time for your
Season's
season
beatings. This is awesome.
Dude, he just took a candy cane through that guy's face.
Boss, what if he really is the real?
No such thing as Santa.
Oh.
Don't say
Say
that.
that.
He's bad, man.
Oh.
I know you were naughty. That's naughty!
And what do you do?
Oh boy, he just put a grenade in that guy's pants.
Where is it?
I gotta watch.
I got
Oh my gosh.
This is not a family-friendly movie.
I mean,
What a weird.
Which one of you did that? Prancer? So unprofessional.
Dude.
That looks good.
Are we going to see that?
I
Yeah, I'm
mean,
down.
I'm
At first,
for sure.
I was like, this is
skeptical,
gonna be
yeah.
like, this is gonna be stupid, but that looks awesome.
So we should go see that.
I mean, what in
And
the
then
world?
also,
What?
the Santa Claus with Tim Allen
Oh, I did
is
see
coming
that.
as a TV show. Or no, wait, it's not. It's an
Yeah,
actual movie, or is it
no,
a TV
it's
show?
like a series.
It's a series on Disney Plus.
He's not playing it,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Oh my god.
He's Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's the Santa Claus. It's gonna be awesome.
That's pretty cool. How's he
I'm
doing?
surprised-
How old is he now?
Oh, I mean, he's got to be 100.
I mean, yeah.
Tim Allen.
He doesn't look that bad,
He doesn't look great.
but it's got like
I'm-
the same folks in it.
He's got the same folks.
Yeah.
Do people say folks now?
I don't know.
I'm surprised that Disney Plus would do a series with Tim Allen.
Oh, it's called the Santa Clauses, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, the Santa Clauses.
Yeah, Tim Allen.
Really? When's that coming out?
November 16th, so next week.
Oh,
Get you in the Christmas
And
season.
it's like one per week, so you can.
oh God.
You have to wait a
I
week.
know.
I think so.
Dude, we just watched. This is so frustrating, but we just watched the House of Dragons.
I've seen it all.
Yeah, and they're like, I was like, man, okay, cool. Like it's ended. Like, all right, I'm back in it. You know, I was a little skeptical after Game of Thrones, but dude, they have a way of getting you back in. You're like, okay, I'm back in. When's season 2 coming out? They're like, probably 2024.
Yeah.
I was like, why would you do that? What is wrong with you? Like, they did this in Game of Thrones too. There was like a whole year you had to wait, and I was like,
That's the worst, dude.
It's the worst. Come on.
Wait, they did that with.
I'm gonna have to rewatch the show.
Oh no, I
I'm
just.
gonna forget everything.
Do you guys watch The Witcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
That's really good, but they just said
It's a
the
problem.
next season's coming out, but then Henry Cavill was
he's
like
not doing it. Yeah.
He's like, nah, I'm gonna.
Well, it's
I'm gonna
because he's
stop.
recasted as Superman again.
I think he probably didn't like doing it because
Wow.
he's already been Superman.
Yeah,
so it's
fair
like he's like, I don't
But
want to do
did-
The Witcher.
y'all
I think
know
they
that whole
already
story
recorded the
about
season.
Superman. Like it's crazy.
What
Like,
story?
The whole.
Like he's from Krypton?
The Warner Brothers.
Oh.
Yeah. You know that?
Dude, he's from a different planet.
Like the Warner Brothers kind of thing. Like he wasn't going to come back as Superman. They weren't going to bring him back.
Yeah.
And then like there was this whole scandal with the CEO of Warner Brothers or whatever, executive guy. And
What did he do?
But then like The Rock for Black Adam, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
Just regular Adam is fine.
yeah. There was this like I guess at Comic-Con, somebody asked him like a question, like a little Q&A, like if Superman or if Black Adam would be Superman, and he was like, well, I guess it depends who plays who plays Superman. And like, dude, he got like booed off the stage because people like Henry Cavill. for Superman.
right.
And
Dude, I mean,
he
if you're going to pick a Superman for our
Yeah.
generation,
I mean, he's
who-
perfect.
Who else are you getting?
Yeah.
That dude was born to
made
play
to be,
Superman.
yeah. But like, so there was this huge thing. He got booed, and so The Rock.
The Rock got booed?
Yeah, and so The Rock was like, "All right, I can't have this feeling of not being liked."
Yeah.
So he like took it upon
I don't know
himself
what he
and
was
started
freaking
to-
thinking, but I saw that. I don't know
Yeah.
what he was thinking by doing that. He basically was just saying, like, forget about Henry Cavill. And everyone's like, easy Rock.
Yeah, and so he like kind of pushed that they need to hire him back as Superman.
Did they have somebody else that was going to play him? Or-
Well, I don't
or-
think anybody confirmed, but like, because the whole DC universe got totally ruined when Ziegler, that director
Snyder
got left the job because of his kid. But like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. So he like basically he back channeled that they got Superman in. I don't want to like spoil it, but he's in a cameo in Black Adam.
Oh, cool.
Well, yeah.
And so that kind of like confirmed
It's
it.
all
They're like, he's
over,
coming back.
I want to
Well,
see.
it's-
I want to see Black Adam. Kind of. Is that
It's
out?
weird. Like,
It's out
I'm not
right
saying-
now.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't have done this, but it's weird to me that The Rock is like, he is full in on Black Adam. He's like, I want this to be like the movie I'm remembered for.
Well, so apparently
weird.
he's been working on it since 2007 or something.
Yeah,
Well,
I
he's
was
in the
gonna- I was
movie
gonna say
called The
it's-
Game Plan. I don't think that he's ever going to be able to overshadow the game plan.
That's true.
Well, yeah, that's right. Like they first announced The Rock was going to play Black Adam 15 years ago.
Yeah, so he's been in it.
So it's been like a long process, and it's like Black Adam's like that character in DC world that like the thing is like he just stood on the sidelines and like he's like all powerful and like if he were to ever like get involved it'd be like oh yeah, and then now everyone dude, DC's the worst. They're like we want to see Superman and Black Adam fight and we want to see Shazam and Black Adam fight.
Yeah.
You know Shazam like the kid who gets
Yeah.
mad, yeah, because he's also all powerful. Like they have all these
They
all
have-
powerful.
yeah, I was about to say.
Dude, if you're a DC character, you're either all powerful
Or-
with like one little hiccup of a thing that's pretty easy to get a hold of that defeats you in minutes, or you're just like a normal person with some cool gear. It's like
It's a little crazy on how it's so easy to get a hold of
Krypton?
Krypton.
Or no,
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite, yeah.
Yeah. It's
And
weird.
I'm just
it's
saying,
weird how
the
easy it is.
dude, like everyone's like, oh, I have a keychain. It has kryptonite in it. Oh, you can't touch me now. Oh, look
Yeah,
at that. It's like,
It's like hit somebody on the head. They're like, ow, what's this green stuff?
Yeah, it's
Superman's like, ah.
it's like no. Nah, man, it's
So is Black Adam more powerful than Superman?
I don't know. I don't know this. I don't know the.
So-
I mean, he's
That's
pretty.
what I'm saying.
He's pretty tough. I
I'd
mean,
say
he's.
it's an argument. It's
Is-
argument.
That's the argument.
is Black Adam a good guy or a bad guy?
He's like an anti-hero.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's kind of like what you would call like the Punisher.
Okay, okay, that's kind of
The
cool.
Punisher doesn't have any super.
There's a
So
line-
like
there's
there's
a line-
like a storyline for Black Adam and Superman to fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like somehow they made a line for Batman and Superman to fight, which
Yeah.
made no sense.
Hey,
But
man, General Zod was just fighting for his people, you know.
That's true. you go back and read that story. I mean, he's not really that bad of a guy.
Not that bad.
General Zod.
He's doing what he had to do. I mean, America does that on the daily.
I mean, he was. I mean, it was just whose opinion you wanted to take,
Exactly,
really.
exactly.
I mean,
Oh
but
boy.
as Earthlings, We were on Superman's side.
I mean, look about it this way: it'd be like if
we went to war with Russia.
and then some guy in Russia was like, "Well, I'm a Russian now, some American," and then he was the good guy.
Right. Yeah.
No,
Oh, I got you. Like if we were more powerful in Russia.
It was just like it's
Like
like
that?
basically it's like two
Like-
sides were fighting, and it's like whose side are you on?
Oh, gotcha. Black Adams.
It's like you think you're the good side because you're on this side. It
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean you're the good guy.
I think that's just the way things are.
Someone was talking about the other day, like, oh, Russia's like bad guys, and I was like, I mean, have you seen some of the stuff we do? Like, I mean, I don't think they're over there being like America's really good guys. So I was like, I don't think we have that reputation. But as an Americans, we're definitely the good guys, right? It's like
Yeah,
I
that's
don't-
how they portray it. It's like good versus evil.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about it.
Somebody was saying the other day, they were like, you know why Putin's mad, right? And they're like, and people are like, no, it's like if Russia was like, hey, we're gonna put some nukes in Canada. Y'all cool with that? We'd be like, no, it doesn't sound right. We don't want that to happen. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Yeah,
So he was like, yeah, you guys aren't gonna put nukes right here.
yeah. I mean, yeah, people like, but I mean, it's definitely like,
What's that?
whose side are you on?
they're there.
They're where?
They're already there.
In Canada?
I'm
They're
sure.
in America.
Oh God, I hope they're not in
I mean,
Canada.
they're in submarine.
Oh well, submarines are
They're in
different.
submarines around Russia right now.
Oh, well, Lord only knows.
I mean, don't be saying that.
I mean, it's true.
But yeah, no, maybe when we have Adam, he can on next. He can talk a little bit more about the Black Adam character.
Yeah,
why, 'cause
but
his name
I
is
will
Adam?
say I'm
Alright.
excited about
No, 'cause he likes
DC a
DC.
little bit. Like it seems like they're starting to get their crap together, but they
Yeah, I don't
blew
know.
the pooch on.
How did they figure out how to make the
Ju-
Punisher so cool in Marvel, but Batman's not nearly as cool as the Punisher? The Punisher's so cool.
Well, they
Punisher
make
is
so Disney does a good job about like making having some humor in it and like drawing the
Yeah.
audience in. And that
I
kind
don't
of
know
stuff.
if the Punisher, that TV series, had any humor in it.
Oh, you're
it
talking
was
about the TV
pretty
series.
dark.
I was
It
talking
was
about the
pretty-
movies.
I haven't seen the movies in a while, but the TV show with Jonathan Bernthal or whatever
Yeah.
is unbelievable.
Yeah, no, it's just
His
like,
voice gets on there.
I think too, a lot of it has like there's so many different variants of comics out there, and whatever you decide to do a movie or a TV show on something, you really need to like think about which story you're going to portray because like DC, in my opinion, has picked like some not good ones. Like they definitely could have done some better storylines, and the way they present them hasn't been well. And I think they're realizing that Marvel has really like I disagree with some of their stuff, but they're really like trying to capture the masses when they put something out there. I think they've just done a better job, and they've just done a really better job of casting characters.
That's true.
Like DC has struggled. Like we've been through 5 different Batmans now.
Well,
like
yeah,
they
and
struggle,
and they're making another Joker, and
Yeah.
I think they're maybe going to make another Batman too. But these are like separate from the,
Right.
Yeah, they have
like,
too many
the-
different.
the
they're
universe. So
saturating.
it's like
they're saturating their own market.
It's like if they
Imagine
started
made-
another.
Imagine if
yeah.
they made an Iron Man movie
Yeah,
right before
yeah.
Endgame that
Yeah.
wasn't even associated.
Yeah, even
It
now,
would
if they
make
came out
sense.
with another Iron Man game, we'd be that or Iron Man
would
movie.
make
You'd
sense.
be
Without-
like, it's
what
not
if-
even in the.
right, yeah.
It's not even in the thing.
Yeah,
They
why
have
would we
too
want
But
many-
now they're just like,
Joker was good.
multiverse. And you're like, all right, well, yeah.
Fair enough.
Sure. Yeah. Marvel's like we got a loophole. DC's like, dang it.
Those geniuses.
It's like every trailer now is just like in the multiverse. And we're like, all right, where's this gonna go?
No, it's I'm excited for the Kang series and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
have
gonna
y'all
be
seen?
They need to hurry up and get some of
So-
these movies out.
yeah.
So you like someone? Golly, who was asking me about this? But the guy who's playing Kang is the guy who's the bad guy in the new Creed movie. Have y'all seen that?
Creed, like the boxing movie.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
making
no.
a Creed 3. You haven't seen
Come
that?
on, dude.
Because they were like,
It's enough with the Creed. Go ahead.
pull,
Sorry.
pull up Creed 3, just pictures. Because the comment was the Kang guy isn't very intimidating. And I was like, the guy who played Kang in Marvel? And yeah. I was like, he's the bad guy on Creed 3. Like, dude, he is massive.
For like a long time, I
This
thought
guy
Creed.
right here.
I thought Creed was the guy playing Creed was Coach from New Girl.
One of the Wayans brothers?
Yeah.
That would be a hard
When
sell.
I realized, I was like,
Click
well,
on
it's when he played.
The guy on the right.
Click on this other picture over here with this, the one.
He looks like a black Tom Hardy.
Kind of, yeah. Dude, he's like,
Whoa, he's pretty big.
Yeah, he's.
You're not
dude.
afraid of that guy?
That's why I was like, Kang's pretty intimidating.
It's because he has a nice face. He's got like
he
an
did kind of
unintimidating
have it like
face.
he
Yeah, he's
did
got
kind of
nice
have like
face.
a, but dude, he's gonna play a good Kang. I was like,
Dude,
he'll
he's
be right.
big.
But that's my whole point with like Marvel and DC. Like that's a good Kang casting. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna go get someone to play Kang. He's a pretty good guy. Like,
Well, I mean, just think about it. Like, they got the best superhero ever. Like, looks just like him, built just like him, acts like him, is a nerd.
Who's this?
DC, they got Superman, the perfect guy, and then they were like, you know what? I don't think we need that guy anymore. And you're
Yeah,
like, I don't
that doesn't
think
make
you guys
sense.
understand.
I think you need that
Yeah,
guy.
dude, he is. Yeah, he is. And then like Wonder Woman, she's not my favorite, but
Yeah.
people love her as Wonder Woman. I mean, I would have liked her actually being a little bit more.
A little beefier.
Yeah, a little
yeah.
beefier.
She looks
Wonder
like.
Woman is
Yeah,
not like a supermodel. Like that's not how she's built.
And some of
like-
the people that were like part of her tribe or whatever, they were jacked.
Yeah, Brooke Hintz was
Yeah,
one
and
of
she's
them.
like, hey.
Yeah, she's like, hey guys.
She's like a nasally.
She's like, let me get my rope out and
Yeah.
watch out.
make you tell me the truth.
The rope of truth.
Brooke Hintz goes out on her shield. She's like holding up the
Yeah.
thing. And Wonder Woman's like, slide underneath.
Whoa,
Thanks, girlfriend. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah,
girl
I-
boss.
that is, I know it's a pet peeve of Laura's, but it is really annoying to like watch these like superhero movies or any movie in general where the woman is like the lead role, and it's like you chose just some skinny little girl to
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
Like
I think-
choose someone that's actually gonna be realistic.
Like I think Scarlett Johansson wasn't the worst pick. Like 'cause she's a little thick. Like she looks
Right,
she
yeah.
looks athletic.
Yes.
So she looks like she could do flips and
Yes,
stuff.
yeah.
Wonder Woman doesn't look like she could do anything.
No,
she looks
no.
like she's one rock away from breaking an ankle.
That's right.
You know, the new series that came out, I think it came out last year, but The Equalizer. I always see commercials
Oh
because
my
it comes.
God, it's with Queen Latifah.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Ugh.
quick. It's like she ain't doing. They have like videos of her chasing down criminals and like choke slamming them on the ground and stuff. Like, what her Queen Latifah's gonna be doing that? Yeah, okay. Like,
Dude.
that girl can't. The only thing she's running for is a Twinkie. Like, be honest.
One of my new favorite things is to watch a cop show and watch like the cops like go to like a super athletic black dude, be like freeze, and the guy turns and runs, and then the fat white cop tracks him down. I'm like, never
Yeah.
in a million years would that ever happen. That guy is so gone, and you're like chasing him down. You're like, stop.
The guy's like angles.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh my God, dude! There was one that we were watching recently where the guy was like, I could just see. I was like, if this guy runs, there's ain't none of these guys catching him, and he takes off. I mean, 12 seconds later, they had him down. I was like, there's no way, dude.
What?
There's no way.
Have you seen the video of there's like a really fat guy and then two fat cops and the guy's running and the two cops are chasing him? And I mean, it is the
Slow.
slowest thing. I mean, dude, it all happens in a matter of probably 30 seconds, but they've only covered about 10 yards. And he like gets away and the cops are like recollecting each other like, it's like, oh my God. Dude,
He's so
it is,
fast.
dude, it is like a video of America. It's like, oh boy. I mean,
insane.
that's rough to watch right there. Like, come on, guys. Everybody do a little bit more fitness.
Yeah, the
Nah,
cops
they need
are.
they need to do better, like in casting people. Like it'd be like casting Superman with who's the guy that played?
McLovin.
No, the guy. I was gonna say the guy who played Spider-Man, Garfield, Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield.
As Superman. Like, I'm Superman. Like,
you're
I
like,
mean,
dude,
we
you're a
understand
stick.
that he's a good actor and people
Yeah.
like him, but he should not play Superman. He's like got a baggy suit on. Yeah.
He's like, watch out for my eyes.
zap zap.
Zoom.
It's
They're like, Andrew, we're going to make the noises ourselves. You don't have to do them with your eyes. We'll do them post. He's like, nah.
it's like, oh boy.
Up and away.
They're like, you know.
Now he would play a good Robin.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're talking.
When I was looking up all the funny things to go after Andrew Hiller for, when I was just solely searching gay Batman, and like some of the things with like people have drawn Batman making out with Robin. I mean, I was like,
That doesn't surprise me. At
I
all.
was like, boy, do people like this?
Yeah, there's probably a group of people.
You know who would play a good Robin? Alex Smith. Right? Gymnastic. Just
Alex Smith, yeah.
Alex Smith.
yeah, like athletic.
He's like athletic. Like,
I mean,
you
I don't know if he's an
gymnastic
actor,
guy.
but build and
nowadays. I mean,
Let's get him.
I didn't mean that. I mean because he's athletic and he's super gymnastic.
Just imagine like a little black bandana.
Yeah,
here.
right, dude. Robin.
Are you guys familiar with the
See, look,
ambiguously
I'm already
gay?
better casting than DC.
Are you familiar with the ambiguously gay duo?
No.
Please search ambiguously gay duo.
I don't
It's
know
an
where this is
old,
going. I'll be
it's an
honest.
old skit from Saturday Night Live. You don't know what
I
it
don't
is?
remember this.
It's a
No.
cartoon, and they make fun of. They make
Batman
fun.
and Robin, or-
Go to videos, Andrew. It's pretty much making fun of Batman and Robin. It was on Saturday Night Live. I mean, it's
don't-
not going to be anything crazy.
I don't remember that on Saturday.
Yeah,
Night
but
Live.
that is.
Dude, it's so funny.
At what time
Yeah.
on Saturday
I was
night?
In the 90s, in the 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely bad now.
I was gonna say,
Dude.
it's probably bad now.
It's not like it's.
Well, I mean, we're a podcast. I mean,
It's not like it's gonna be the worst. It's not like they're gonna be like, get that penis out.
Oh, they've got a live one from 9 years ago.
Oh yeah, they did a live action one. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but
I remember Funhouse.
Yeah.
I don't remember this though.
come back. The ambiguously gay duo. Look at the car.
Oh my
oh boy.
Dude, the way
AC Gary. I mean, this is great.
I mean, dude, how did they get?
A hard one to swallow.
Dude, how did they get
Oh
away?
man.
How did they get away with this?
The 90s.
Even in the '90s.
Work it, Ace. Oh boy.
All right, this.
So
is,
the joke is the bad guys want them to say that they're gay,
oh, and they don't say.
and they
like-
won't. They'll never acknowledge that they're gay.
The work we do.
What do you mean, big guy?
I mean whether we're foiling criminals or receiving praise from the authorities. They always seem to look at us funny.
Maybe they're jealous.
Perhaps, friend of friends.
Friend of
Friend of friends.
At our fortress of
This is funny.
privacy.
Fortress of
privacy. Oh man.
We'll find our answers in the crystals here.
What about Metroville?
I've alerted the police.
They're off on some getaway. Relaxing, I bet.
With Ace and Gary gone, the villains are bound to be running amok.
Did you see the way they fly?
I mean, this is.
Dude.
Grow up.
He's.
He was riding him like a dime store pony.
Dude, how did they get?
Look at the crystal.
Look at the. Oh my gosh.
I mean, you knew the crystal was gonna be
New
shaped by.
knowledge is always a little frightening and painful. Sometimes
New
the
know-
best thing to do is to not think and just put it in.
How did they?
Ace, Gary, it is I, Kajoro. I will impart to you the knowledge of my planet, which you have recreated. This isn't quite the design for the fortress of privacy I had pictured.
Gary fiddled with the blueprint, Kajaro. He's got a real eye.
I mean, this is what you were watching as a kid. This is
It's on Saturday Night Live. I don't know.
Planet which was destroyed
Oh my God.
centuries ago.
no.
It is up to you to.
Something wrong?
No, nothing.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Intercept Big Head's radar.
I mean,
Dude.
dude.
Metroville's a war zone.
Dude, how did they get away?
Of course they're gay.
I suppose.
They listen to the Gypsy Kings in their duo car. What more do you want?
Liking the Gypsy Kings makes you gay?
Turn on channel 12. Noah Wiley's on E.
I hear George Clooney's gay.
Oh my
No.
goodness.
All right.
You can stop.
Might be enough there.
Because Ace and Gary are.
Oh. We have defended the honor of our
Wait,
planet.
do they even fight?
Battled
Rockin' summer.
Oh jeez,
I mean,
that's something.
I don't know how they got away with that. I mean, they didn't.
I
think-
mean, it was the 90s.
Yeah. I guess
it's not like it was. It's not like it was the the 60s.
Lord have mercy.
That was really funny.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny. I mean, you're not going to go home and watch some more clips.
No.
No, for sure not.
I mean, it was
They never said they're not
We're
actually
gonna home,
gay.
watch
Back
football, drink, and
Yeah.
eat whatever we want.
I get the
right,
Dolphins
that's right.
game today.
Oh, do we
I'm
get?
gonna-
Is the
yeah,
Packers game going to be?
You know we're not.
No, it's
I haven't-
Lions,
I haven't.
Packers,
Yeah, I was
probably.
gonna say I haven't checked, but you know we're not getting
Yeah.
it.
Let me
Detroit,
check Fubu
Green
really
Bay.
quick.
You gotta
Gotta get that
gotta
red
get
zone.
that VPN.
Yeah.
That's true. ExpressVPN, the sponsor of today's. No, I'm just kidding.
Very important
be
network is
sick.
what that means.
Very important.
Very important network.
You do whatever you
You
want.
get the last word right.
Network?
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, Dusty.
Do you know what it is?
We don't get to 12.
What is it?
Virtual private network.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you know what it does?
Virtually private's your network.
That's a good point. That's exactly what it does.
It makes your network private virtually.
Doesn't it make it like people can't like creep on like what you've been doing? Like
It doesn't tell your
So, like-
location, right? You don't know where you can
So when you connect to your internet through your Wi-Fi, like it goes to your router.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like your internet service provider like knows everything you do.
be. Yeah.
But-
Everything?
Everything.
so. With
Well,
a
obviously not in incognito.
So with a
To tell you, but Incognito is only for your browser. Your internet service provider knows everything you see.
Obviously, they obviously when you go.
But if you use a
incognito.
VPN, it goes directly to a different server and then goes to your.
So what is the
they
benefits
can-
of having a V? I know you were
Nobody
telling
can
about.
track it.
So, but do you get special things on Netflix? Right? Is that what I heard?
So
you can change your location.
Yeah, so you basically are remoting to a server in a different location.
Okay,
So
nice.
you have, so for example, I have Fubo. If I wanted to watch the Dolphins game, we get the local game, so we'll get Tennessee every week, we'll get Atlanta every week.
Stupid.
But if I wanted to watch the Dolphins game, I could change my zip code in the VPN to Miami, and I'll get the Dolphins game because it says that I'm in Miami watching the game.
How do I do that?
Yeah, how do we do that?
You gotta
You have to purchase a VPN.
Yeah,
Is it something you can do in 2 seconds?
yeah, it's pretty easy. Like ExpressVPN, NordVPN.
Is there a free one?
No,
I don't think
How much
They're-
is
they're
ExpressVPN?
Like $2 a month. I mean,
$2?
A month?
yeah, I mean, it's cheap. So they're not too expensive.
I guess so.
That might be a little low, but
It's $50. He's like,
no,
missed it.
it's not
It's
that
a little low.
but it's like your account, so you can have it. You like for your phone, for everything.
Oh, can you search it? See how ExpressVPN price? I'm gonna do this today so I can watch the Packers game.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, you can try it.
And you can do it with YouTube.
You can do it on your phone.
YouTube TV.
I feel
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
YouTube
YouTube probably
TV.
gets the same.
Get
that's
12
Fubo.
months plus an extra 3 months. That's 15 months.
Plus 3, get 12 months plus 3 extra months free with your Black Friday.
Claim your Black Friday deal.
There you go. So you can probably get it pretty cheap.
How much is it?
$6 a month.
You have to pay that today.
I mean, I feel like you have to start paying.
What's 12 times 7?
12 times 7?
So yeah, to get the deal, you've got to pay the
I mean, I'll pay. What is it?
12 month.
So $10 would be 120.
So,
So
you
it's
can just do $10 a month or whatever.
no. I'm gonna do that 667.
There you go.
7.
Interesting. So it's a cool thing, but then in addition, like Netflix has deals with shows based on like
your location.
So
Yeah.
if you want to watch something that is only available on Netflix in the UK, you can do the same thing.
Dude, I'm going home today and getting that.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I mean, plus,
Can we all
you
share
have a
it?
private network.
Can we all share?
No, I don't
you
think so.
probably
I think you have to get your own.
Oh yeah, definitely the security thing has figured out a way to block us from sharing.
Yeah, good point there.
But yeah, so now, but then,
Dude, I'm gonna do
There's
that.
like a
you
lot of
can
different
search
services, too.
whatever.
Different
you
services?
want.
Like, it's more than just ExpressVPN. There's like a bunch of different VPN.
Oh, you're saying that this doesn't have more services. There's other services
yeah.
besides Express.
Right.
How do you know if one's good?
They're
I've
all
heard of
decent.
ExpressVPN.
ExpressVPN
they're all-
and NordVPN are the biggest.
NordVPN?
So this is basically like to keep people like from
Seeing where you
seeing where you're
your
actually
internet
pulling
service,
stuff.
your internet service provider, when you're at home looking up stuff on the internet, they capture all of that data and they sell it.
Right.
And this way, they can't do that.
So we're sticking it to the man.
Yeah.
That's just like I mean I like the benefit of like what you're saying, like I can go get some games and some stuff from
That's
other
just like another
services.
benefit. But the
I just
security,
don't understand why people like why do you care like why do people care so much about the people gathering their their information? I guess.
it matters because they're basically using your commodity and making money off of you without you being compensated for it. It's just fundamentally kind of wrong. But
So-
and like it doesn't like on your level, yeah, they might make like $20 off you, but like there's a lot of people and they're making a lot of money.
Yeah, basically they're taking
Right.
like they're taking something that you're searching, like say you're like, oh, new CrossFit shoes, and then after you search that on your browser, they take it and they push it to like these bigger companies, and the company's like, all right, we're gonna shove a bunch of ads
Yeah, that's how
at
they
you
target.
at this person
Right.
because you looked it up once. We're gonna keep pushing this to you.
Yeah, but like,
Dude.
so I guess my question is like, I don't like, I kind of like that. Because I'm interested in, like, I'm not interested in everything. I'm only interested in what I'm interested in. So the fact that they're using my information to tell people what I'm interested in, and then those people bring back the information that I'm interested in, it kind of keeps a funnel of, I don't have to see all the information. I just see the information they think
that's
I'll
fair.
like.
Ads that are informative is content. It's not an ad anymore. Like if you see an ad that it's like, a new spike ball net, like that's
Right.
content, you know?
Yeah.
But like, it's when you see the stupid ads. that
It gives
suck.
you, it just gives you like a little bit of privacy and
guess.
like something
Yeah.
that like,
I think
like you get no privacy.
I think
in
it's
anything
like,
that you
I
do.
know,
So
yeah.
like,
it's a big issue, right? Like it's just what's the rights of data?
Yeah.
Nobody really knows. Yeah, it's not defined, and Congress are too stupid to understand.
That's,
It-
I mean, that's fair.
It's a problem.
I'm not saying anything's right or wrong. I just think to me, it just when I hear people make such a big, and like none of us are like that. Like I get definitely wanting your privacy, but at the end of the day, like I would rather give up some of my privacy at the extent of that, like they can catch some people, like, you know what I mean? Like if I have to give up some of my rights for them to be able to like, get some information to help them catch some bad people.
That's a good question
know what
to
I'm
bring up
saying?
because there was a huge lawsuit
Yeah,
with
it's
Apple.
it's a problem.
I think we
yeah.
might have talked about this, but like Apple has end-to-end encryption on iCloud for like photo storing, stuff like that. Like nobody can go to your iCloud. But they said that they were going to potentially do, so there's like a national database of like known child pornography, and they were going to like start searching iCloud storage basically to see if you had these photos.
Any of the photos.
And so that's basically what they were going to do. And there was like a huge backlash against this. And honestly, I agree. Like you shouldn't be going through people's privacy just to try to.
What if it caught 100,000 pedophiles?
That's still like they're trying to solve a crime going through like the back way rather than just like actually.
I'm just asking, would you be okay with it if it caught 100,000 pedophiles?
No, I wouldn't be okay with giving up my freedom.
I'm just wondering. It's
the same thing with like Patriot Act.
See, like
I don't care if you stop. I don't care if you stop at 10 terrorist attacks. The Freedom Act was way too far of an
I didn't know about this, but did you know, this is a little off topic, but did you know that Trump started a social media platform called Truth?
Really?
No.
Well,
it's like, it looks like a purple version of Instagram, and it's just like,
it's called Truth.
It's called, I think it's like Truth.
What a stance.
And it's like because whenever Elon like took over and stuff, they're like, oh, he's gonna reactivate Trump's like account and stuff, and Trump's like, I love what Elon's doing, but I'm not coming back. I already started. I prefer to stay on Truth.
To be fair, Elon did say, I'm not bringing Trump back.
Yeah.
And he was like, good, because I don't want to go back on anyway.
Please.
But it was just funny.
Elon, I will suck you.
But yeah,
the data stuff is interesting.
Yeah, I think there's a lot being said and going on about that, but like I'm definitely more in just my opinion, and I get where both parties are coming from, but like I just don't like. I mean, they have access to it, so you're basically saying. I just think whatever they're telling us is not the truth. Like I think
you want them to be able to push the right kind of porn to you.
That's right.
That VPN should help.
I think if anyone, I think they are 100% accessing everyone's privacy. And they're like,
are you saying that this doesn't work?
I'm saying to some degree.
This does.
I'm saying to some degree is like, I think that it's a matter of them making you feel better. I think that if they want to. Now the problem is they don't know who's single, but if they want to, they can find out everything.
So your stance is they're going to do it anyway.
I don't want to. If they want to, I'm not saying they're doing it like to everyone all the time, but like if there is like a red flag comes up from Caleb Whitney,
I see what you're saying. They're going to dive deeper into.
I was going to say, there's no way you can tell me your VPN or whatever you set up. They can be like, no, we got everything we need.
But this is why.
Boom, go get him.
So the reason they sell your data is for money, right? It's all because of money. The ExpressVPN has no incentive to sell your data because they charge you for the service. Like yes, technically ExpressVPN could collect all the data and
what Mabry's
sell it the same way. But
do you understand what he's saying though?
No, because technologically a VPN is completely secure. Like when I go to work, I sign into a VPN and like nobody can get into that. And like it's basically a very low version of a torrent, which is the way the military
but
does
I guess
security.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like yes, like they're probably not selling your data, but if the government or whoever the entity
if someone
wants
approached
to go get your information, they'll go get it.
Like
that's not true. I don't think that's true just based on events that have happened where they weren't able to. I mean, like they were trying to get into phones of like murderers, and Apple was like, "Sorry, bro, can't get in."
Yeah,
I agree with.
I think that's all. I think it's a.
So you're saying if they capture a murderer and need to get on his phone,
there literally was a whole thing. There was a shooter in San Bernardino, California, I think, and it was somewhere in California, and the FBI was trying to get into the phone, and they basically were like, "Well, we only have 2 more attempts."
Was he convicted?
I think he was dead.
What I mean was he convicted before they tried to get into the phone?
No, he had. It was like a public shooting, and he died.
Okay.
And so they were trying to get into the phone to try.
Oh, so they knew it was him.
Yeah.
Here's
and Apple, and they were like, "Hey, open this phone."
So
wait.
Let me
finish.
Okay.
The FBI was trying to force Apple to make a backdoor in their program.
If you get convicted of something, or they know, or you did something totally illegal, that to me gives your right to freedom. It doesn't matter.
But that's
anymore.
not freedom. That's
privacy. Your right to privacy. You also can't vote if you go to prison.
Apple has, but that doesn't force Apple to create something it's a can of worms.
Well, like at that point, let me put it this way: if I convicted Mabry of a killing spree,
yeah,
like he's convicted, he loses all his freedoms.
Evidence.
but he's like, I'm not going to tell you where the bodies are. Screw everybody. You convicted me, but I know it's in his phone.
Yeah, and
like I'm going to go get it,
and that's fine.
Yeah,
and they would do
Apple
that.
should be like, here.
No, because
they should.
Apple doesn't have the software to allow it to do that. There's no way in.
There's a way in. There's always a way
literally.
in.
Well,
That's literally the problem. They did not build a way in.
So let me
they only
tell you-
built one way for that security.
So Andrew, let me tell you why. Like, just to think about it differently. So, when you do a process and you have something that you want to accomplish, people will have, and the people who are doing this have done this. You go and you do all this stuff, and the narrower you get your focus and the more you perfect it, it just causes people to dive deeper in and to unravel bigger truths, smaller details. So what the government and all these people will do is leave low-hanging fruit to make you feel like you understand what's going on and that you understand what they're doing and what they're doing. Oh, Apple, you better put a back door in that thing for us. Like, I just think it's all. I think.
Are you suggesting that Apple cannot?
Yeah,
let them
he's
in?
saying. Well,
You're saying technologically, Apple has no choice. They can't do it.
Yeah,
No, they could.
They could let them in.
They could go build it.
They could let them in.
They could go change it.
They would have
so
to
that they
change
could
what
build
they're
it,
doing.
but they refused to do that.
Right.
So there's nothing. So like right now, I couldn't be like, Apple let me in. They'd be like, we have to build something to make that happen.
I
There's
mean, they
nothing
probably
there.
have it. I'm
That's,
sure they
that's
do.
my point. That's my point. Is like,
they-
like if you wanted the people to feel safe and feel like there's no way into your phone, what do? You say, we want access to this back. Oh, well, we're not going to build it. Like,
And
all right,
maybe they don't. I mean, I'm just speculating. But
And
that's what I'm saying. That my argument is all that like these little tidbits are what they're feeding you. Like, dude, they're going, if they need it, they're going to go get it.
And to Andrew's point, I see what Andrew's saying in the fact that I see what you're saying, but
I'm just
where if you allow someone, the FBI for example, to get into someone's phone because you have him completely convicted to a murder and stuff like that, but you need information off his phone, but then where does that line stop?
Exactly.
On when
I think it stops. I think it stops
China.
if you. I think it stops if you're not like they can't call Apple and say, hey, we think this guy is guilty. Let me into his phone. That's not good. First off,
You
that's not
have
good.
to have 100%
That's not
data.
good police work. But if you've convicted him, and you convicted this guy of murder, and it's like,
and he's
like
in jail?
to me, he doesn't get any privacy, any more freedoms. It doesn't matter about the phone or whatever. Like, and if you have knowledge, if you're saying that you know where the bodies are, or you're not telling, and there's a chance they could be in the phone. I mean,
But it's
at that
not.
point,
That's not Apple's responsibility. I don't think.
well, I'm not saying it's. I'm not saying
not
it's a
arguing with it's
responsibility. I'm saying that at that point, somebody who has, government or jurisdictional power.
Apple's reasoning is like, I mean, like literally, we talked about America, like the Freedom Act. I think we all agree here was a terrible overreach of government.
I mean, I don't know if I'd go saying that. I mean, I think it was a great.
But
I think
what
you
I'm
need
saying
to-
is like if Apple created like this back door and they're like, all right, FBI, you can use this. Like, dude. that
Well, so I
goes-
definitely have a problem with them just like blankly searching, because then they're going to be like, well, we caught this one guy doing a murder. Like it wasn't the child porn thing. It was an accident, but we definitely caught him. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because that's going to be a nightmare. I don't think
I just think that like what I'm saying is I think there's an overconfidence of everyone feels like they know what's going on because you get so much information. Yeah. But like the people like the murderers that they don't convict or they can't get the information from Apple and stuff, like those are the ones they let you see. Those are the ones that they like, because all the stuff in the media is all the stuff that we're being like, that we're shown. Like we're not shown everything. So like everyone feels.
shown everything in regards to what? What are you talking
like
about?
what's going on? Like is the guy who just like did this like bad thing that America is now on? He shot 3 people in California. Everyone's like, oh, he's like the worst guy going on right now. The government's like, no, he's not.
Oh yeah.
Like
there's like a million other things
there's
going
a
on.
million other things going on. They're going and like we need that guy's phone access. Like we can't get into the guy who just shot 3 people's phone access. Shucks, y'all stopped us again. They're like, meanwhile they're going backdoor to get all these 30,000 guys that they just convicted because they have access
That's
to their
what
phone.
I mean. That's what.
That's probably
there's an overconfidence. We think we know that everything's going on.
Oh, I sure
And
don't
the
think that we know
And
everything's
the government's like, yeah, we're letting you see the bad guys that we can't catch.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then
I
we're
mean,
going to
I
catch
just-
10,000 people who
Yeah,
are doing
Like
that.
You don't even know
I
what
wouldn't
they're doing.
blanketly say even that like these corporations are like always in cahoots with government though. Like they don't have any incentive to be really. But then also I just think in general. Yeah, I think just in general though, like there is a very big underestimation about like the seriousness of data control and what that means for society. And like the perfect example is China. Like
Yeah, they're doing it
China
right over
now-
there. You're right. They're doing
Yeah,
it
doing it
good.
really good. China over there, if you jaywalk, the country knows.
Yeah.
And your social credit goes down. Like, it's ridiculous. They have cameras everywhere. They have complete systems that track everything you do.
Yeah, but
That's why we're like DeSantis 2024. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I hear you. The government, I'm not I don't want it to come off to be like, the government should be involved in everything. But you have
They
to.
shouldn't be. They should be involved in very little.
The underlying thing with all this problem that people have is you only get busted when you do stuff wrong. So if you don't do anything wrong, you know what I mean?
yeah, but I agree
I
with
got
you.
busted. I can't believe they put it out that I jaywalked. Well, you still jaywalked. You're blaming the government for hurting you for doing something illegal.
Mayber's like,
agree with
China's
you,
got
but-
it. Yeah,
but
they got it figured
there
out.
is a track record of
He's like, you ever heard of
searching,
Hitler? That guy was
breaking people's privacy just to try to find bad people.
You know what's really funny about the government kind of stuff is that there's been guys. So do you guys? Jeremy Corbell was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was like, so he was talking then one day, and I listened to somebody that he said was like, this guy. I was like, wonder who this guy is. Like a very high ranking whatever.
Yeah.
And people were like, "What? Well, there's no good footage. It's so weird. It's always grainy." He was like, "Oh, there's good." He's like, "There's crystal clear pictures."
Yeah.
And he was like, "There are." He's like, "Yeah, we cannot." He's like, "I've seen it with my own eyes." He's like, "There's crystal clear you see what it is." It's like, "Oh, is the government can release that?" Nah, probably not, dude.
They probably filter it down.
Yeah, they grain it up. They're like, "What is that? Is that a Wendy's or is that?
That's funny.
Is that a Zaxby's chicken?"
Did you guys see the video of? This is a little off topic, but did you guys see the video of DK Metcalf? They were in a team meeting, the Seattle Seahawks, and they had a special guest guy, and he took DK's phone. He's like, I can break into your phone right now. He's like, how? Is it? And he holds it up, and he looks at DK. He's like, all right, so you moved your eyes up and to the right. He hits the first number. He's like, put it back towards him. He's like, you move your eyes down to the left, hits the next number, and then he does it 2 or 3 more times, and he went right. He's like, there it is, right there. And he just went right into
His
it. It's
numerical code.
Dang.
I was like,
just
watching his
looking
eyes.
DK react to it.
Yeah, that's wild.
it was pretty crazy.
Your mind just can't help but look at it.
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Like he was looking at the number he wanted to press.
Come on, DK, lock it in. Don't look at the number.
He's sweating.
Dude, it was like a team meeting.
He was like, DK, lock it in. You know what he's doing right now.
After the first one, he should have been like, "Bah."
Yeah, I know. DK's eyes go apart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say,
well, so the whole thing we got on this topic was the ads, and I was just gonna say yesterday, I was at that competition and I picked up a 0 sugar Sprite in the cans. They have Wakanda Forever cans.
Yeah.
And I specifically said oh look, Wakanda Forever Sprite, 0 sugar, and literally 2 hours later, I got an ad. But it's almost creepy.
That's why the double-sided dildo keeps coming up on your.
Keeps coming up.
It also sticks on the wall.
I already told him I bought
so,
it. No more. I don't.
Wait
need
a minute.
Wait,
Does
what happens
wait
with-
before you? Is there a name for that thing that sticks on the wall?
I don't know.
If it's not the
It's a-
D sticker,
The D sticker.
the
D sticker.
Well, but
Oh,
the actual
right,
word.
Right.
I mean, is that not the best thing ever?
Dude, I saw a Halloween costume. The guy went as a dill pickle, and the wife went as a female deer. Together, they're a dildo.
Nice.
Okay, you go.
I was just gonna say, it's almost like people think oh, the phones are listening. They honestly are not. It's too hard to do that.
Too hard.
But
how do
what's
they do that?
The algorithms, dude. The data algorithms from what they are buying the data from you and how they're targeting you and stuff.
But
like
how does it if they're not listening when you
'cause
say
he checks
it?
out.
It's just coincidence, and that's just how good the
algorithms
algorithms
are.
are. It is so
Dude,
eerie.
they're good then because I've said stuff like watching a commercial on TV and said stuff and it comes up on my phone. I'm like,
it's
dude,
eerie.
Come on,
It's eerie.
It is eerie.
But it's wild. Y'all should watch. It's a thing on Netflix. We might
Dahmer?
have talked about it. Yeah, Dahmer. It's really good. Nothing to do with this, but lots of murder.
That would have been a great joke if you were just actually, that reminds me of something you guys should watch. Dahmer, really good. Really good.
What?
Dang.
Talk about an anti-superhero. Am I right?
It's basically about.
Whoa, it's a very interesting guy. I kind of want to follow him a little more.
It's about social media and data and this whole conversation, and I'll try to find it. But
Okay.
How do they do so if you give me an ad, Andrew, for Aqua?
It's called.
Dildo.
Sorry, I'm just gonna say it real quick. It's called The Social Dilemma.
Oh, I've heard of that.
It's on Netflix. It's freaking scary.
Well, I don't want to watch it.
I probably won't watch it, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. If you send me,
We're all just we're all good.
No, I mean it's really interesting. It'll make you think twice about
What you searching?
Getting a VPN.
You should get a VPN.
Do you have a VPN?
I actually don't. I need to.
Dude, I'm doing it today, and then it's gonna be.
I was gonna say
it's gonna be all out on Pornhub. They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know what hit 'em. I'm searching all the stuff.
ExpressVPN is gonna call you. Be like, we're not gonna allow
Dude,
that.
somebody's gonna be like, we're getting a huge uptick in some pretty crazy stuff. some guy in North Dakota or Green Bay, Wisconsin, because I'm watching the football game.
Because the Green Bay was looking up some weird stuff.
They're like, oh, Aaron Rodgers is at it again, huh?
Yeah, they're like, it's Aaron Rodgers.
It's like it's a weird search. Every time Aaron Rodgers doesn't get a reception, it's like a really weird search comes up.
Yeah. Every time there's a commercial in the football game.
So if the ad pops up for Aquafina on my thing and I purchase it, do they keep funneling it back to me?
I'm sure some way. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I was just wondering if they're like if the I was wondering if you
Have
knew
you
how the
guys-
algorithm works. Well, like once you buy the thing, does it kind of like all right? They're like let's funnel
I
something.
think that's
let's
like an
funnel
informed
something else.
decision. Now that they can, yeah.
Well,
But
probably
if it's
like
gonna
this
be
dude.
like a one-time purchase. They're like, all right, he bought it. Like he's not going to buy it again. Like all right, get
Well, no,
that.
it doesn't-
use
Put
that to
something-
help. If
I
if
think
it's something like
Aquafina's a
that.
bot. Like,
if the algorithm worked, then it should just send you water because it knows you like water, right?
Well, I see what you're saying.
doesn't have
though.
to be
like if you
Aquafina,
bought
I
a
would think.
couch,
Right.
You
But
buy
I was
that-
saying like, the water's not good. Like a couch, I buy a couch. They
You're like,
shouldn't
well.
send me. I'm not going to buy another couch for a while.
Well,
like,
but
don't
you
send
need
me
throw
more.
pillows, don't you? And then
Right.
your blanket.
And they could do some complimentary stuff, but they're like, they should probably pull that. I don't know.
Dude, those algorithms are.
Mabry's telling them how to do the
smart.
work.
Hey,
Listen up here, all y'all
Hey,
algorithm
since you're
guys.
listening.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but to your point earlier, like it is like good ads are good. Like, I mean, I want to find things that I want to buy. Like that's totally cool.
It's like when Amazon's like, "Did you like that? Well, you might like this,"
Exactly,
and you're
yeah.
like, "I do like that."
Yeah, I think it's like super. You know, we got midterm elections coming up next week, and it's just hard to like vote.
November 8th.
There's so many. There's like you try to vote for people who align with what you want to do.
Yeah.
But they're like, especially America's government is just getting so like spread across these different things, and it's like everyone likes to be like, oh, I'm Republican or Democratic. It's like you should probably think about
probably
that,
think, yeah.
because it like doesn't necessarily mean that. You got
Dude.
one guy over here who wants to sell your data rights, but he's also like might align with something else that you like,
Yeah.
and like so you're voting for people who are
Dude, I
doing
would-
one thing that you
exactly.
like and probably 5 things that you hate. And
I would challenge people just to go to like the RNC and DNC website and like just find all their points. And if you actually agree with all of them on one site, then whatever. But like, dude, I don't think those people exist.
You're never
And
going
if
to
they
agree
do,
with.
then-
You can't-
You won't agree 100% with everything.
Well, that's why.
everyone
That's
does.
why it's like, then why are we even
Most
lumping
people-
them into this?
Most people are
category? Like,
moderates, dude. If there was another party that was like kind of actually in the middle,
Yeah.
it'd win like every time.
Well, I mean, that's
I don't,
people
even
thought,
I
but
don't even understand why we have parties. Like, let people run, man.
I just like how George Washington, he was like, hey guys, I know I'm stepping down as president, but one thing I need to point out, just don't do a 2-party system. All right,
Yeah.
no parties.
Yeah.
Next election, they were like, all right, bro, we're doing 2-party.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well.
Hey, listen, George said not to, but you know who's he, dude?
He had wooden teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, who trusts a guy with wooden
He
teeth?
turned down being king. Like we were gonna make him king.
What
Yeah.
a savage move.
He was like, I don't want to be king. I'll rule for a little bit.
Say 4 years and I'm out. But I mean, if you look at every president, I mean, 4 years is enough. And when those guys go on the double back to back, I mean,
The problem is it's hard to get laws enacted in only 4 years, or things like your things done in 4 years.
I just meant like on their health. Like,
Oh, their health.
Yeah,
well,
that's what I was gonna say. Like,
this
I
is
mean,
also a bad.
I was gonna say
a
4
bad
years
look.
isn't long enough.
Except for Trump, dude. It didn't do anything to him.
he looks
He
better.
shrugged that
He
off,
look-
dude. He shrugged that off like it was nothing.
He looks better.
He's
To
like,
be
people
fair,
keep saying this job is stressful.
but
He's
to
like-
be fair, his face, hair, and probably most of his body are fake.
Yeah.
So
Well, he's like on actual amphetamine. Dude's running on amphetamines.
Yeah,
like he's
they're
not.
all-
Like he's like, let's go.
Dude,
like Barack Obama looked like he aged 20 years.
Yeah,
but
8
I mean,
years.
the drugs that these freaking presidents are crazy. Like JFK was like just jacked out of his mind.
On what?
I don't know. They were giving him some like
Cocaine.
special drugs.
Cocaine?
Cocaine.
Dude,
Yeah, it's
what do you think Joe Biden's on?
Dude.
Dude, I don't even think that's Joe Biden, honestly.
Centrum Silver and
I mean,
Viagra.
dude. They're just
they put him on Viagra just to keep his head up.
dude. They're sitting there like
That's
all
not even
sitting
Joe
around.
Biden up there.
yeah,
Yeah, dude, they're all sitting there. Oh, it's midterms, and all of them are just like, oh my God, 2 more years.
Dude, I feel like
we're not gonna make it.
I feel like it's every week there's at least 2 to 3 new clips of him or Kamala Harris just saying something or doing something.
Well, my thing is like it goes back to the fundamentals of building any team. And they knew Joe Biden because it's come out now. They knew he was starting to fade a little bit during the election.
Oh, yeah.
during the run.
I think we all knew that.
Yeah.
I mean, he was saying some stuff, but they did a really good job of hiding it. Rule number 1 is when you got a weak member, go get someone strong. They're like, you know who we're gonna get? Kamala. Get up here.
Right.
You're good at talking in front of people. Oh boy. Yikes.
She's good at it.
She's
She
like-
doesn't make much sense.
No.
She's
it's
like,
like-
they're like, what are you doing with your hands? Come on, put your hands down.
She's like,
We need to
she's like, I
trust.
tell you what.
That the system will trust our trust in the system.
What's the one that you just said? It
With
was
North Korea. Quit taking these strong stances on things you don't know about.
She's like, best friends ever, China, Russia, North Korea. Bing, bong, boom.
I don't think that's right.
They're like, you just didn't even try. We can't even, like,
It's
we
like,
can't
are
even.
you reading the list
Yeah,
that we're handing
yeah.
you?
We said on the list, don't say these 3. It was in red. They were crossed out.
You could say any other country. It was like, those are the only 3 countries I know.
She's like, and we will be in Taiwan. I don't know. Why would you?
She's like, I know one thing, 2 China. She's like, oh my God, it says 1 China right there.
Dude, that's the funniest thing about the Trump presidency. It's like every time I think about it, it's so funny. Like he won the election and immediately just like takes a call from Taiwan. He's like,
Yeah.
hey, buddy. You're like, oh boy.
They're like, Mr. President, Taiwan's calling. He's like, perfect.
You're
Dude,
like, I just don't think he understands
I didn't even,
geopolitics.
dude, I totally forgot. But when Trump was calling Kim Jong-un a little rocket man.
Let me say
I
this.
mean, dude, you can't say that to that guy.
I was gonna say Trump was pure entertainment.
Yeah, it's
that
all-
man
Oh,
was.
dude, he
that
didn't-
dude was.
I mean, dude knows TV.
Dude, people,
It was like, what's he gonna do today? I
well,
mean,
it-
it was just
dude,
like
it kept Russia at bay from Ukraine because they were
Russia,
like, dude, this guy's crazy.
Russia, everyone was like, he got into office. Everyone's like, all right, we're just gonna leave America alone for 4 years. Like surely they won't reelect this guy. But I mean,
They're like, this guy wouldn't invade Russia if we did something. They're like,
Vladimir,
dude,
That's
Vladimir
almost the
Putin was
funniest
like,
joke.
Joe Biden won. Let's go.
Well, you know, the whole thing, it was like Russia, they were involved in the election, and that's how Trump won. I was like, I don't think that makes any sense at all.
If they're involved, he's losing.
did you see the handshake where Trump pulls Putin in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, there's no way. Anybody else, Putin's like, kill that guy.
Dude, yeah, I mean, you can say.
Well, I mean-
you can say a lot about Trump, but dude, the whole world was afraid of that guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so
he's
he should get.
he had the most powerful military and at his disposal. So like,
dang right.
he's like, you know what? I don't really like this country. Let's just get rid of him.
Dude, I totally
Everyone's like,
feel,
easy, bro, easy.
I totally feel like what's happening with Biden happened with Trump, except like in reverse. So like Trump would be like eating a sandwich and they'd be like, hey, North Korea just made a threat. And he'd be like, you know what? Bomb them. Go for it. And they're like, dude, don't bring that back to those guys. He's like, did we bomb them? And they're like, yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Went great. And he's like,
Low press.
Yeah.
You didn't see anything in the press,
Yeah.
right? And he's like, no.
He's like,
good job.
great.
They're like,
Dude, how often
they're like
do you
North
think they
Korea
lied to
laid
him?
back.
How often do they lie to him?
I mean, they probably lie to presidents a bunch, but like, dude, they probably
Probably have to.
well, dude, you
lie
can't.
to Trump all the time.
I mean, to some degree, there's no telling what all he's. Yeah, I mean,
well, because like I think they talk about like Jeremy Corbell talks about this. Like sometimes like the president's only there for 4 years. Why would you tell him everything?
Yeah,
Like,
you
it
don't
doesn't
tell
make
him.
sense.
Yeah, the people in like the long-term positions
Like,
are like,
do you think like he was like, show me the aliens? And they were like, there really isn't any. He's like, you got me.
yeah,
Like,
true. Yeah.
well,
You have to- you have to
Obama
be-
definitely made a slip up about
Yeah,
that.
he did.
Yeah, he did.
He said some stuff about him. I can't wait, dude. They're going to be like, I mean, one day they're just going to be like, all right, the internet's really screwed up our keeping stuff quiet thing.
Yeah.
Here's what's going on. There's stuff up in the air we don't even know.
Government is crazy.
I should get that on a
Yeah,
t-shirt.
so I was trying to find
Government
this.
is crazy.
I saw this the other day where apparently
I've heard about this.
The U.S. Intelligence Agency, National Intelligence Agency, has
I didn't even know that
pressed,
was a real thing. National Intelligence
Office
Agency?
of the Director of National Intelligence. Their
Wow.
new crest has a UFO on it.
And then they removed it.
Yeah.
They removed it. People were like, oh, we knew it.
Dude, what? No.
And they were like, all right, remove that. It was like a big deal.
Yeah, that's funny.
oh my gosh, they are asking. For
What I feel like happened was like, hey, we're making up the new logo. Wouldn't it be fun if we put a UFO?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, yeah, there won't be a big press outlash. We'll just like, it'll be a joke to us
probably
internally.
was.
And then they put it on there and everybody was like, we knew it, dude. Oh my God.
What? What were they thinking?
They're like, Johnson, get in here.
Last thing I want to say about government is, do you ever I would say one of the biggest things that concerns me about government is when I watch people talk on TV, like in high positions of government, I feel myself being like, I'm smarter than that guy.
Oh.
And that concerns me.
I mean, every time I listen to
right?
Joe Biden or Kamala Harris talk.
Honestly, the last time I remember, not like Obama seemed like he was really smart. But
Trump.
Ben Carson, when he would talk and stuff, I was like,
yeah.
that guy's really smart. I
Oh,
was
the
like,
neurosurgeon? He's a neurosurgeon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, he wrote like several books. I was like, that guy's really smart.
He even had a stutter, and you didn't even realize it because he was so smart.
Right. I mean, but
Today,
most,
Junior.
Yeah, but like most government officials, you're like Tommy Tuberville is a high-level government official right now, guys. I mean, that's
probably
he
a
used
problem.
to be a coach at Auburn football team. I mean, we should really start thinking more about who are these people we're electing to government.
He's like, I read. They're like, why didn't you vote yes on this bill? It's so great for the country. It was everybody voted yes. He was like, I saw Roll Tide in there.
Yeah, he's
I
like,
will not vote for that.
Roll Tide.
No, he's Auburn.
Yeah, he's Auburn.
Exactly.
He's
Like,
he's having a fun time right now because Auburn cannot find a coach. They're like, get out of here, Tommy. We're firing you. He's like, all right.
Tommy's like, I'm relieving my job as Senate to go be back
Yeah,
there.
dude.
Auburn.
He's like, I can do both jobs. It's not that hard. I can do both.
Welcome back, Wing
Some
Nut.
things are more important for the country, and that's SEC football.
That's right. Auburn has to get back on top. Like when they were never. They won a couple of years.
No, there's for sure some.
That's what I'm saying.
morons.
Like people are like, I mean, we got to do America. We got to do a better job. We're not doing good.
Yeah,
Wait till the aliens come out.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm ready.
I
think we're good.
I heard somebody talking about. They were like, well, if the aliens were really here,
Yeah.
they would have contacted like Joe Biden or one of the leaders of the world. And the guy was like, dude, if you stomp on an anthill, you don't go to the queen and be like, you cool with everything? You don't even know that thing exists.
Yeah,
I was like, that's a really good point. They're not going to know who Joe Biden is.
Yeah.
And if they saw any
Wait,
videos of him
why
tripping
are
up
we
the
all,
stairs,
why are we an anthill? I mean, we can't be a little bit higher of a predator. I mean, we're that out.
I mean, I think we are.
Yeah, that's not
be
good.
honest.
well, dude, let me say this:
if
if the things that they're seeing are intelligence from a different planet, I mean, we're ants.
yeah, dang it.
Yeah.
Our
I hate
our
that.
best fighter pilots were like, what? Hey, hey, what was that? 80,000 feet. It's under me. It's over me. It's like, what do you do? Pull the chute.
I'm out of here.
You didn't even shot a fire.
They're like elite. Yeah, that's not. You seen that Chris Pratt movie Tomorrow World?
Yeah.
Tomorrow World. Did like that?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I've got itch right here.
On your boob?
Yep, on my boob. That's like a crazy. That's a crazy storyline. I was
Just go
like,
back in time.
yeah, but it was like what was so crazy about it is like the people. No, he goes forward in time.
That's right, forward in time.
And it was like you're just living your life, and like some people show up from the future and like, hey, it gets really bad.
Oh.
Good thing is we have time travel, but we are losing, and it's like we need like everyone here in modern day to come up and help us, or we're gonna all die.
I've never heard this.
You haven't seen the movie?
No, dude, it's a really weird.
dude.
It's a really weird premise.
It's a different take,
Dude, it's
pretty cool.
sick. It's a really like they come like he's a super big like war hero, and like they come back from the future to
Because of aliens.
because of aliens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they're like, we are losing the war, and we need more people, so they have to go back in time to get people to come back to fight the future. It's super cool.
That sounds like cool.
It's really cool.
I also heard.
but I was like,
So like the aliens taking over thing, like people are like, I hope they're not hostile. But there's like a theory that if they're that far advanced, they've already given up on war.
yeah, it's
There's
like
no
a-
war.
yeah. You
Because
gotta
to
think-
get that advanced, you can't have war.
Dude,
you can't have destruction.
You got to think, why do we have war? It's because of resources. If they have that kind of power, they don't have resources.
Yeah, so they don't. The theory is they're just watching because they're like, oh look, it's like
like a TV
It's
show
like when
for
we shoot, like we have the new telescope looking. It's like that, except they can do it way better.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
So-
but also, like, if they were going to do it, wouldn't they have done it already? They've been here.
That's others. Some people are. But people are also like, we don't even know how long they've been here.
Exactly. Yeah, it's almost like, what are you waiting for? What are you ready for?
We should just go.
We
should go start spinning in the yard and yelling for them and see what happens.
Ooh, we should take some DTT.
I got a
DTT,
DMT.
DMT. Yes.
I'll take DTT too.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
TTT.
A DDT. A DDT is a wrestling move.
That's true. These aliens got nothing. We got triple T right here.
That's true. I get out
Trey.
Trey.
We're gonna throw Mabry out there to make first contact. Get out there, Mabry.
He's got a Punisher shirt.
Yeah. Mabry's like, "What's up, y'all?" Hey, Mabry.
Yeah.
They're like, "Mayberry." You're like, "Oh my god."
I'm gonna have to kill you now.
I was like, all right. And that's how the war started. Like, why would you send a guy out with a hard name to say?
It's like they were done. They had sworn off the war.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very peace treaty until maybe started choking out the old elderly
Well,
alien.
honestly, if you think about it, like, I wonder how it would be. So if your society for like centuries had gotten rid of war and you came to this place, like, we're probably super interesting because they're
I
like,
wonder.
Dude, they
I mean,
probably
I
think
think
we're
we're their entertainment.
We're so
Okay.
stupid.
yeah.
So
when's the last time you saw an anthill attack another anthill? Maybe
I've
ants
never
are
even
more
put.
civilized than us.
I've never put any thought into that.
I haven't either.
You think if
about
wait.
that? You ever think about that?
Can we insert two ants next to each other and see if they build a hill together and if they fight?
Well, I think they need like a group of ants. We had to
need
get
a
two.
queen.
Okay, so we'll get a queen. We'll get a couple queens.
Okay. Yeah, you
Do
get
ants
two
have
queens.
I think
Yeah.
they fight and someone rips off the head of the other one.
Of the queen?
Yeah,
Or
the
do you
queens.
think the queen
They go
the
after
colonies send the queens out to fight each other?
No, the colonies fight each other for sure.
Soldier ants.
Are we doing just 2 queens, or are we doing like?
Now let me ask you this.
I think we get
now
like
what
a
if
queen
one
and an
one
army.
but what
Two-
if
a
one
queen and two armies.
What if the queen and 2 armies?
Well, a queen, army, queen.
Okay.
Army.
And then one is fire ants and the other is regular ants.
I think regular ants win.
I'm just looking up.
Yeah, I think regular,
ants?
I think
animals
regular
that have
ants are
war.
bigger. And
What's that? Do ants have war?
I looked
So-
up like other animals that have war.
Are there any ones that do that?
Yeah, chimpanzees and marquises, the termites and ants.
Wait, what was that? Wait, scroll back up. Suicide what?
Suicide missions.
Oh. Suicide termites just kill themselves.
kamikaze.
Yeah.
So I can't remember what the movie was, but I watched this movie and I had like a week later I had this dream, and it kind of plays into what we're talking about. So what the aliens are waiting for. Here's my dream. This is not an actual.
Are you saying that this didn't actually happen?
I'm saying that this is not a movie. This is.
Oh,
just
okay.
something
I thought you were
that's
just telling us.
fabricated in my head.
I thought you were just telling us that your story that you're about to tell didn't
No,
actually
this is-
occur.
no,
and
this
I was
is a
like, oh, okay.
fabrication in my head after watching a movie that was somewhat similar to this. So the resource that the aliens are waiting for is more humans because our population keeps growing and stuff like
So
that.
they want they
They're
want us to
waiting
be
for us to
more.
get to a certain threshold.
And
So
then
what
enslave
happens
us
is
all.
They're gonna start harvesting us.
So what happens is the aliens come down. So obviously in your dream you're the hero. So I'm obviously the hero. But here's the sad part is I'm not saving the world. I'm just saving a select group of people. So the way they in my dream, the way they
say
come.
that is your dream.
First off, I don't like the way you said in my dream I'm obviously the hero. That's like a complex, it sounds like.
You're not the hero in your dream.
I don't remember one where I'm specifically the hero.
Well, that's,
Yeah,
I mean, you're
don't
definitely
understand
the
that.
main character at least, right?
I'm the main character. That doesn't make you the hero.
You're just like somebody
Well,
else.
if there's
you're
like
this
a
just
hero,
you.
if there's a hero situation, you're the hero, right? You're not like on the sideline. in your
What are you
dream,
doing?
Right?
Just dreaming.
I had a dream last night. Maybe you were the hero. Like that. I was like, that's weird, man. I don't know.
What were you doing? I was eating.
You were saving me. I was like, oh,
I was pretty hungry.
Honestly, I was having a dream about me sitting on the couch watching you save the world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's all right. So anyway, so they come.
So
and
you're
they
the
start
hero, yeah.
They start collecting people. So it's like mass chaos. We're the ants. They're doing whatever they want to with. So you all get everybody gets separated. So I get pulled aside, and it was like a gladiator movie I'd watch. So I have to go fight another human to the death.
Oh.
But the reason they get at first you're like, oh, I don't want to fight. I don't want to like kill. But the way they get you to fight is they get 30 of your closest friends and family. And if you win, they won't kill you and your family.
Oh, okay,
But
that's
if
good
you
reason.
lose, if you die in the ring, they're going to go kill your family.
Just to recap, this is not a true story. This didn't actually happen. Go ahead.
I'm just saying we should make a movie about this.
Oh, okay.
This is a good movie thought.
All right,
There you
all
go.
right.
So I told Gabby about this after I woke up. I was like,
Let's
I have a
call
great
it,
movie.
call it-
alienation.
Well, I was thinking,
alienation.
Like,
alienation.
No,
I
we
was
get it.
Say one more time.
like
Alienation.
he's got a clan versus clan.
Right.
Clanians.
Clanians?
Something like that.
We can-
It's a workshop.
Yeah, we can
Don't
workshop,
don't
didn't it?
pretend like mine was terrible and you're like Clalians. Clalians.
So the aliens are like they've gotten their. So the majority of people have already been harvested and stuff, but now they have these like now it's getting into like
More for
the,
fun.
Baby's like Battlestar Galactica.
So now it's for fun, for sport, and they're still the way they're killing you. If you lose, they just take your 30 members and they go harvest them. Like that's the thing.
Okay, well, they're
So-
being fair about
It's
it.
like chicken fight.
Yeah, so it gets down, and so but y'all are like the people like if y'all are my closest friends and family, then you're just like, you don't even know what's going on really.
We're just in a room.
Yeah.
Like, oh
and
no.
so then like, so
What
I'm
are
trying
you
to
waiting
fight. And so
for?
ultimately it gets down to like, there's only like 8 fighters left and the aliens throw like a big
Oh, it's a tournament style.
Yeah. And then they do like a big tournament and stuff like that. So you have to like fight stuff.
Mabry's reliving the movie Warrior
I've got like 5
and
different
Battlestar Galactica and what's the
Gladiator.
Gladiator. Those are
Yeah.
the movies that you've combined
I mean,
together.
It's going to be a good movie, right?
Let me guess. Does the king alien come down and fight you?
Yes.
But yeah.
No, I don't remember what happened, but yeah, I was like, that's a good movie.
Gosh.
But that's what's happening. They're waiting for
Clalians.
Clalian Nation.
Clalianation.
Combine y'all.
There you go.
Oh
It's a good
man.
movie.
Extraterrestrials. It's like wrestling.
Right.
Wrestlers.
Extraterrestrials.
Extraterrestrials.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's not bad.
but
If we have to figure out the movie name before we move on. I'm stuck on this now.
Wow, okay.
What's another name for aliens? UFOs.
Well, it's not the UFC. It's the U. No.
Oh. Wait, what about what's another name for aliens? UAPs.
Or you could do like Ultimate Fighting Clans, UFC.
That sounds like a super racially motivated. People are gonna go see.
It's like the special forces.
He's like, I got it. Race war.
Ultimate Fighting Clan. That's terrible. It's like
We'll workshop it, but I'm pretty sure that alienation, because they're alienating your friends and family from
Yeah.
you while you're fighting. Alienation,
Yeah.
but alien-nation, alienation.
Yeah, yeah, and
I don't think you're hearing what I'm saying because you're not excited about
I
it.
mean, I hear you.
I just
Okay.
don't understand the nation part.
Alienation, they're alienated them. But it's
Why
also
would
the
they be?
aliens have come down and now it's their nation.
I see.
Alienation.
Alienator.
Alienator.
The Terminator. What if he's an
As in the
alien from the
gladiator?
future? He
We
comes
gotta-
back.
But like, what we have to
But you're a
work on,
gladiator,
'cause
but
those
you're
are-
fighting an alienator.
Oh, you're a gladiator.
But it's like an alien because of joy. So we had to
Yeah,
workshop
you're
we had to workshop the
alienating it. I like
finish.
that.
So like in my mind, it got to like if I win it all against the humans, then I get a chance to like we have to workshop like win our freedom, like our group's freedom by I have to fight an alien.
I'm afraid that people are going to take this as a very racially motivated film. It's like, we're going to fight for our freedom. We'll have an underground railroad.
I don't think you're making it that way. It's the aliens versus us.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. Anyway,
How about alien versus people, AVP?
AVP, alien versus people.
I feel like there's an AVP out there somewhere.
That was a joke. I know that.
I'll be honest with you.
But it's really people versus people to
Yeah.
get to the aliens.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna say we're really losing this battle because even if I
PPP.
win, that means there's only 31 humans left. So
Oh, they kill everybody.
they're killing everybody. And if
Oh,
you
it's
lose,
everybody.
Yeah, if you lose, like
Oh,
the only
boy.
reason that this group's still alive is because I'm winning. Like if I lose, we die. Everyone else is dead already, or harvested, whatever you want.
What if Mabry kept 30 dudes and then the twist is like he'd like turn around and was like, dude, you didn't keep any girls. It's just us.
we've been in here together for 6 years while you've been fighting.
Is like Mabry's like, I just fought for 6 years. I just want to have sex.
Yeah.
Walks in, it's like, where's the girls? Where the ladies at?
What happened? No,
You didn't save your own wife? Golly, maybe.
It's like that's what I was forgetting.
that bad.
Gabby.
Yeah. Yeah. We workshop that. Present it to Marvel, not DC.
Oh, so it's going to be a Marvel movie.
It's got a Marvel movie?
I think, I'm going to be honest with you, we have a better shot of getting it made with DC.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're desperate.
Alienation.
Yeah, I like that. We'll go with it.
All right. Well, that was a good episode.
That's fun.
I have enjoyed it.
We got deep there.
We did
that,
deep.
that episode too.
We went shallow. We went deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hit both sides. Right? That's all the spots you can do.
Double-sided.
Yep.
Double-sided.
Boom, boom.
Gave him the drip shot.
I don't know if you should say that, honestly.
Andrew's finishing move.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun, everybody.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Tune in next week for Adam, special guest Adam on the
I was gonna
episode.
say, man, trivia.
Trivia
We're just gonna
with
be, like,
Adam?
on sidelines
Shit.
cheering. Like we can't
Oh,
help
dude.
you, right? We can't even help you.
No, we cannot help him. That's
Can
gonna
we get like a
we're
phone a
gonna
friend
say
option?
What?
I was gonna say
Phone a
it kind of seems like it's podcast.
I mean,
for
it already
podcast.
feels like it already feels like it's phone a friend for the other podcast because
So we should-
other producer isn't even going against you.
Yeah, dude, scared.
Oh, we got.
I kind of have a pet peeve with that.
Can
I mean,
we?
scared.
Can we?
it doesn't feel,
Can we can talk about this later? Can we get it in so Brandon can call in and have his video up on the screen?
Potentially. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna need a VPN.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Very important network.
I love Brandon, but it seems a little cheap the fact that he gets to
why
go
is
against Andrew. It was originally between him and the other producer.
Yeah,
so.
why we can't? Kyle can't.
I'll ask Brandon if Kyle can do it. I'll just say
His
they can
name?
both be on.
His name's Steve.
Kyle. Oh, Steve.
Is it Steve?
Yeah, it's Steve.
Yeah, why isn't he? It was against them. Why is
I
Brandon?
refuse
Well, we
to
did it-
Brandon
acknowledge
can
him.
be on. We can.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, we can have Brandon on.
He can be the phone a friend
Yeah, let's do it.
if Kyle and
I'll ask Brandon today.
yeah.
If we get Kyle, that'll be great. But if not, you know,
Seems like they're trying.
how much sweeter will the victory be though?
That feels
Andrew,
like
if
feels
you
like
beat
they're-
Brandon.
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah, see?
I mean, I'm fine with it. We can keep it the way it is. I'm
It
just
feels
saying.
like they're a little. I mean, Kyle, if I was you, I'd be a little insulted. Seems like they're calling out their.
Yeah, we can call.
I mean,
Calling out
Brandon's
their
the one
big
that didn't
dog.
tie Andrew in points.
That's right. It was.
boom.
It was Steve.
Don't say how many. Don't say how many points
Yeah,
you
don't
have.
say
It was about. It was around 10,000.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, that's not
how did you
impossible.
win? Because I had 40,000.
All right. Well,
I was giving myself 1,000.
guys,
points.
awesome podcast. Touch your tips in the air.
Touching tips.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
get
We should end
get your
every
short tip
episode
over
like
here.
that. We should end every episode like that. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.